Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Zerg from YGG Gaming. Today, I'm going to show you the Zerg hotkeys and control groups I would suggest for you. So the first one is Ling Bane. This is a really uncommon build now in Legacy of the Void, but just to help you, if you want to do it, what you would do is you would have your Lings on one, your Zerglings on another, and your Banelings somewhere else, because you really don't want to have these guys on the same thing, really. You can, but how it would look if you're going around like this, whereas if you're going around like, you can have your stuff spread out more. You can get a surround. So say you have your Banelings up there, your Zerglings down there, and then you just come in from one side, or from two sides. The second one you can do is, and then you have your mutas free to do harass while you move around your Lings and Banes. So that really just makes it really fluid and keeps your units moving. So then the next one would be, we'll go Roach Ravager and Lurker. So this is a lot of units like Lurkers, but you basically want to have these guys on their own thing, separate from your Roaches and Ravagers. So what this does is it allows you, and put it all on another one, so you can easily access your whole army. When you get to the spot, you go up, you burrow, then you move in, and then you lay down your vials, blah blah blah, and then you can hopefully kill the enemy. Also, you don't want to have, just a side tip, if you're going against other races, you really, just in general, don't have your lurkers like this. You want to have them separated and like out. You want to the most you want to have near each other is 2, because disruptors, Terran can just easily rip through them if they're just all together. So this even also gives you like more area of damage and more area for your units to sit in. So this is a really good tip aside from hotkeys. And then another type of thing you can do is if you're doing, so this is also somewhat, you don't see it, but this is actually a viable strategy. So Infestor, Roach, and Zergling. So what this does is you want to just have like meat shield for your Infestors, so you can either, so you can lay down your Fungals and do damage from there. This is obviously like out of proportion, you'd have more of this than that, but or you can have your hotkeys set so that your Infestors can go do harass and lay down some infested Terran, and that's really, like, you can see Infestors can lay down a lot of infested Terran. This is so many, and there's still more. So this is why if you do harass with Infestors, it can actually do a lot of damage. Like, look at this. There are almost 3 screens of 24 filled up with just infested Terran. So if you walk into someone's base like this, you will scare them a lot. And if you have even more of these guys, it's just really ridiculous. Yeah, so just make sure, because otherwise your Infestors are really squishy, so they'll die very easily. They only have 90 health. They're going to die really quickly. Another one would be, and probably the last one that I can show you, is if you're doing, if you're going to do ultra, if you're in late game and this is like all you have, then you want to go like ultra, ling, maybe some mutas. So you could technically have all this on one hotkey and just move it around, but to be more efficient, say you want to do harass, you're not going to go, like, you want to make sure you have all your mutas with you. You can have your Zerglings and Ultras on one hotkey and move them around, but maybe you want to get like some kind of surround with your mutas or something. You just come in from both angles, boom, you hit them right there, they're dead. So it's just, it doesn't do mass amount of, it really depends on the type of build you have, but if it really just helps to learn your control groups. Like, see here, mutas, and then the rest of my army, like 1, 2. I already know which ones are which. It really helps. So this is just a really easy, not easy, but it's really a useful way of playing the game, because otherwise you're not going to get the micro that you need, and micro and macro is literally all StarCraft is. Thank you for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. I'm Master Zerg from YGG Gaming. See you next time.